Imagine that you are walking a forest in a dark, snowy winter night. Suddenly, you hear this mysterious owl call. Oh, 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 oh. And not long after, you hear that sound again. And you start to wonder, are these sounds from a same barred owl? Or they are actually from two different individuals? Individual identification of animal is a very important step to answer many ecological questions, such as social hierarchy or territorial mapping. This is often done by marking animals with physical tags or observing detailed features, such as the scars on the dolphin or the facial scales on a sea turtle. These methods are well established. However, they often require captures of animal, and the data collection could be very time-consuming. Remember the owls we just heard from the dark, snowy winter forest? It would be very hard for us to observe any visual features on these owls, especially during the night. So this made me think, is it possible that we can find a non-invasive and efficient way to identify these individual barred owls? The answer is yes. In my research, I used vocalization to identify individual barred owls. Specifically, the sound of an owl is like a fingerprint, so that once you can hear the owls in the forest, you can immediately tell which individual it is. To train this identification model, I set up 66 audio recorders in the forest during their breeding season and collected about 100 hours of data. Using machine learning method, I selected 500 calls out of 10 different individuals and used this as my training data set. I then measured several sound features, such as the dominant frequency of the note and the time duration of the song to represent the variation of these vocalizations. Eventually, this identification model achieved an accuracy of 85% and showed substantial agreement between predicted individual versus observed individual. This identification model provided us a non-invasive and efficient way to monitor activities of single individual barred owls and can be used as a long-term monitoring tool. So next time when you are in a forest hearing a barred owl, you will know who it is. Thank you.